Business Studies, Competence Level 70. This presentation I will do for the students with model question and answers. Then it is easy for the students. Now this information technology, this level, I have prepared these guest questions, preparing past papers, exam questions and teacher's guidebook. I have found each year at least 3 questions have been asked in this competency level. These are the questions. You carefully listen to this video and you try to answer the following model questions. If you carefully answers, then you are able to answer this question. There are 13 questions which has been covered the total competency level. Before I going to start this lesson, we must understand the importance of the information. In now modern world, business organization, this information is a resources. If you manage that resource properly, then the business can take strategic, correct decision for the improvement of the business. Now, before I start these lessons, I like to inform to the students, giving the clarification about this some words. Now we know this information system starting from data. Data, that's a very basic facts or very basic transaction we call as data. That is only an input. But information is it always giving a meaning assigned to the data. So, and same time that to become data convert into the information, data are processing. Now actually there are various tools used for data processing, right? Manual system, semi-manual system, electro-manual system and electronic system. If you follow this diagram, you can see there are 4 systems, 4 tools of data used for the data processing. Data processing means now convert into the data as information. We first put the data used as an input and we do the data processing and outcome is the information. Now I just first I told you data, information and processing. And before we go to the lesson, we understand what is information management. Information management information management, we go as the information system. We first understand the system. What is the system? System is a integration of number of segments to achieve a goal. That is system. Then what is information system? Information system means now considering the information as a valuable resource by doing collecting and processing and storing and later using for decision making. All these activities we call as a information system, right? then you must know the difference between information system and information technology. Now, if the information system performed through computer and communication technology, that is known as information technology. Now, I think students may understand the difference between data, information, data processing, system, information system, and information technology management. Now, now that especially when you think about information management technology, right? Now that is different to the information information technology. The difference is information management technology. They are managing information. They are managing information very effectively and efficiently through the computers and communication technology. That is we call information management technology, right? Now I just give you some sort of differences of all these things because it may be useful for the students to understand my lessons. Now when we go to the basic functioning in data processing, now when we converted data into the information, we do the data processing. Data processing means now first what we get the data, we categorize. And this data we will arrange in the specific order that is sorting. And same time this after sorting what we do, this subjective data, we put it into the rational process that is calculating. At last, we come into the some idea. We brief present in data briefly in order to get some idea, that is we call summarizing. Now here I just show you the features of the good information. If you go through this diagram, this slide, you can understand. I think you may have done this thing in your referring the teacher's guidebook. Then the same time, this information can be categorized according to criteria. This has been used. Sometimes the information we take according to the sources or according to the demand or according to the management function, according to the time period. This information can be classified. Now, actually, why nowadays the information is very valuable resource. Normally, for especially in this business era, the information play a major role. Why? It's always help to improve the productivity and efficiency. And same time, the information can reduce the cost of the organization and improve the quality of the goods and service. And even if you want to formulate strategies, informations are very, very useful. And sometimes in that organization can get competitive advantage by having the correct information and correct decisions. So these informations ultimately gives the lot of benefits for the organization if you use is to use effectively and efficiently. Now, to have an information system, I told you information, normally this information system, how systems start. Now, internal and external environment, we gather the inputs, that means data. Then secondly, we do the processing and we get it output as a information, and information for to use in future. We do the storing in order to use later, and same time when we give the information for the users or for the consumers, we can get their feedback. That is the elements of an information system. Now, information system, we can use it using computers. That if we use for information system computers, that is we call electronic information system. For that we need hardware, right? And we need software, and we need users. Then we need data, and same time the procedures and firmware, also the components of the electronic information system. Now, when we have a electronic information system, nowadays every organization use security method to protect that information system, right? Now a lot of business really do there a lot of collecting data, and lot of information, lot of activities are being done through this information system. For the protection of information system, they use password, and sometimes they maintain some disaster centers, or digital signature also another way. They try to protect their value of their documents. And sometimes what they do, without having the disaster center, they store it in the cloud computing. One way, that sometimes cloud computing might not a good system to protect the data. Anyway, using virus scanner, right, and keeping all software up to date, and firewalls are the tools which we can use to protect the information system of the business. Now, actually, that every organization, that information should be maintained very well. For the maintenance, what they have to do, they have to take action, protect the information system, and same time the people who are using human resource, right, must be developed. Their knowledge must be increased, improve their knowledge, and same time the new software should be introduced for the system, and rules and regulation relevant to the maintenance of the information should be established, and same time continuously updating the information, updating the system, also very useful to have the maintenance of an information system of the organization. Now, up to now I explained, right, information system, but in the exam once time they have asked, what is information management technology? Now, information management technology means that considering information as the resources, right? A process of using information resource. It use how efficiently and effectively performing through computer and communication technology. That is we call as information management technology. Now, sometime in the exam, They might ask this fill in the blank. What are the basic factors necessary for that information management technology? These are the two factors. To have it, this information management technology, computer technology and communication technology are the basic two factors. When we having this information technology, actually it is very useful because we can collect information very speedily and informations are accurate and we can that have the reliability like this, right? And less cost and less employment, right? Is the most good advantage organization get having this information technology. One thing we have to understand, if that organization have this information technology, right? It is very useful. They can enjoy several benefits. If a good information technology system could give the correct information to take decision strategically and accurately, right? And it increase operational efficiency. ඊළඟට next one, improvement of the quality of the product, right? And same time, due to this technology, the cost can be reduced. So, and same way, this is information technology always help to not improve the local trade. It helps to expand the international trade. Now, if sometime examiner asks what are the internal benefits that institution can gain by using information technology, then there you have to think what are the internal benefits. That means internally, most important thing is the increase the operational efficiency, improve the operational efficiency, and cost can be minimized, and increase in the storing capacity of information is very high, increase in the quality of the product. These are the benefits get used in information technology internally. Now I will try to explain you various information system. Now in this diagram, you see there are four information system. That strategic management level. There are information system using in according to the various management levels, operational level, knowledge level, then management level and high management level. I have just explained this diagram levels and what are the information system using by them. I will go and give you the examples to understand this. The first information system is the transaction information system. That you have to understand very carefully, TPS. This is, of course, the basic things. Now, if you think as the bank's processing system is used to collect deposits, to do the payment of checks, right? And same time do the collecting sales orders. Some organization, and you can see any organization salesperson is there. He is doing the selling. He is doing the selling part. These everything are done through TPS, transaction processing system. That's the basic one in any organization. Then now this transportation system could be used in various division. Production division, it can be used order and purchase material. Marketing division, it can receive the sales order. Financial division, it can be useful to the cash payment. And human resource division, it can be used to record employees attendance and or preparation of pages. Now you can understand TPS can be could TPS will use by a lot of organization in the different operational division. Now another system is OS. OS means actually that various technical methods used to communicate information by integrating the data of personal computers network, audio and visual communication methods. Right? Now here, now if you the organization as word processing system, email system, right? A lot of things officially they in the office they use, right, to the exchange of that information, right, and some to the effective communication. This office automation system is very useful. Then sometime examiner asks, what is the difference between office automation system and transaction processing system? Office automation system is, this is electronically communicating the data and some files and like that, right? And they prepare the documents also, and they communicate. That is office automation. But TPS, that is of the basic transaction, right? Then knowledge worker system. That also that is very, nowadays lot of organization, right, become as the learning organization, right? Because to have the quality and excellent service, knowledge should be improved of the employees. There are two type of employees. One is data people who do the data entry, clerks. But these knowledge worker system used not for these people. The people in the organization who is uh, that that people's knowledge is very important to improve the business. Now, if you think organization, engineers, doctors, lawyers, if this type of people are working there, their knowledge has to be improved. For that, knowledge worker system is there. Now, for you to understand, I can tell you this example, because I am a banker. In bank nowadays, in lot of circulars, procedures, everything has been computerized. So if they want to know anything, they don't want to go and refer any books or whatever it is. What they can do in the computer itself, give you the knowledge about everything. That system operates as a knowledge worker system. Now, management information system. Now you see the middle type of managers, middle managers, to take their effective and uh, timely decision. The management information system is very useful. Now, what they do that now after actually the management information system is can be formulated after collecting of the data you get from TPS, right? These are the basic thing. After it, monthly or weekly, if you calculate this data, right? Then the management information system could be start. Then managers get to know what is happening in my place, right? what is happening in my branch. And same time, according to this management information system, he can prepare forecast profit and loss account. And same time, if the manager, if that organization has different business unit, he can do the comparison. What units give you the uh, high income, what units make losses. All the this coming, all the this information you get from management information system. Then that management information system managers can use in the different management functions, marketing or finance, operational, human resource and research and development. All the management function, this information system can be used, and it gives you different benefits of the different sectors. Now, I like to explain you another system, decision support system. This system is normally applied by uh, people who are using management information system and higher officers like chairman and board of directors. Right? They also use this decision support system. Decision support system is now actually structured to semi-structures way it has been structured. So you use some data and you can get a decision through your computer, right? And that information will help you to right take a decision. Sometimes they itself provide the solution, right? That is decision support system, right? Then executive support system in ESSS. That is actually the higher chairmen and directors, general managers. They are the people using this ESS system. How they use? They will receive not only their internal data, they get the external data, right? And they get every data and integrate it and uh, then integrate it, and what is the results they get it, then that will use for to give a very useful strategical decision. Now, as example, we see in the bank, if they want to increase the interest of some loans, right, or pawning or loans or whatever, then for that time they use this executive support system. They see who competitor, what is the rates applied by competitors, and if we reduce or increase, what would be the benefit or what would be the risks, what could be the ultimate result, we will get it. All these rational decision to get the top managers, this executive support system is very useful. Now, in this diagram, follow, you can understand the difference between executive support system and management information system. Now, in the syllabus, you find this one also, business intelligence. In new year, the syllabus new area, the business intelligence system is one getting developed nowadays in lot of business organizations. This is really what they do, all the historical data. They collect all the historical data and prepare the information, and same time what they do this and they using analyzing and integrating using their knowledge also, they keep it this system to get to take a good decision. Now because to improve in the performance of the organization, having a business intelligence system, business intelligence, maintaining the business intelligence system, it is very useful to forecast a lot of things, right? And now even in any that government also, right? This type of intelligence system they maintain because it is very useful for the not only government, it is useful for the any organization. Now, now this is actually the this business this system strengthening the executive support system, right? So that means uh, that business intelligence system when they maintain this business intelligence system well, it will help to strengthen executive support system. Now, in the syllabus, you can see that the syllabus, this also new area they have added. In order to gain maximum benefit from all the information system, that there should be a good relationship among this system. So, if now I will just explain how it happens. Now you see any organization transaction processing system give the basic data, basic information, and this data collect and right, and it used for management information system. Managers are using that using the data or information that is getting from TPS, and these managers information system and decision support system are very useful for the higher officers to have in their executive management system. Like that, we must understand this all the system really not isolated. All have having a very strong interrelationship. Now I like to give a after I explain this thing, I like to give you this all these strategic level information who are following, management level information system who are following, the knowledge level information system who are following, and operational system, operational level people, what system are following, right? And sometime this type of, I have seen one time, this type of this type of schedule asked in the exams 2015 I think, but anyway this type of question might come to exam. What are the different organizational level and what are the information system, how it used, what are the examples, right? Then in likewise you have to understand all the organization levels and different levels what type of information system are being used. Now last last part of this lesson in about internet. Then ways of using internet for the business development. Then internet can be used to improve the efficiency of operational function for the business development. So I'm asking the internet how can be used for the business development. It can be used for business promotion as a promotional method, and nowadays internet can be used for to maintain the relationship with customer, and same time it help to understand the market opportunities, right? And same time the internet could be used to understand expectation and wants of the customer. Now we in the according to syllabus, last session, they talk about the different type of computer network. There are two type of networks: local area network. Now, local area network means now in my organization, right, various departments have various computers, right? Uh, that means that one computer used by finance division, one is staff division, one is used by uh, marketing division. So this all department have a interrelation. That is, it is the local network, right? Local network. But wide area network means now internet. Now, if you think about banks, there are about 700, 600 banks are there. Within the banks, they have they can exchange their files. They can do lot of communication through email or file transfer in protocol or chatting facilities. All these things can be get it through internet. That one we call as white area network. So now I think you look at my questions and try to answer that question. So it is I explain only here competence level 17. But if you like to get all the diagrams, short notes, case studies, model question and answers, right? If you want that lessons for these levels, then you can call to this office. Then they will send you within 3 days. Then thank you very much, Puta. So if you think if it is useful, please.